A boy who loves music, a family that forbids it, and a journey into the land of the dead that reveals the truth of generations. This is the unbelievable story of Coco, and it all begins on Dia de Muertos. In the colorful Mexican town of Santa Cecilia lived a boy named Miguel Rivera, whose heart beat in rhythms no one else in his family understood. While the Riveras were proud shoemakers, Miguel dreamed of playing guitar for the world. Unfortunately, his family banned music entirely. The ban had lasted for generations, ever since Miguel's great-great-grandfather abandoned his wife, Mama Imelda, to pursue a musician's life, leaving her alone to raise their daughter, Coco. Despite the family resentment, Miguel's love for music only grew stronger. He studied hidden tapes of the legendary Ernesto de la Cruz, memorizing every performance, every lyric, every flourish of the famous musician's white guitar. Miguel even built his own makeshift guitar from scraps, practicing in a secret attic hideout where his family couldn't find him. When Dia de Muertos arrived, families across Santa Cecilia placed photos of their ancestors on ofrendas to honor them. While helping set up his family's altar, Miguel noticed something strange: a torn photo of Mama Imelda holding little Coco. The missing piece, where the father once stood, showed only a guitar identical to Ernesto de la Cruz's. Suddenly, everything made sense to Miguel. Ernesto had to be his great-great-grandfather. It felt like destiny itself. Filled with hope, Miguel announced his discovery to the family, expecting celebration. Instead, his abuelita reacted in rage, breaking his handmade guitar. His heart shattered along with it. Desperate to prove he was meant for music, Miguel ran into the bustling Dia de Muertos festival, hoping to join a talent show. But with no guitar, he had nothing to play. Then he remembered Ernesto de la Cruz's mausoleum stood nearby, perfectly preserved, with his iconic white guitar hanging inside. Believing it was truly his birthright, Miguel stepped inside, lifted the shining instrument, and strummed a single, powerful chord. The world transformed instantly. Lights dimmed. A strange magic rippled through him. When Miguel walked back outside, the living could no longer see him, but glowing spirits could. He had crossed into the land of the dead. There, Miguel met his long-gone ancestors, vibrant and full of personality. They were shocked to see a living boy in their realm. They explained that because Miguel took the guitar from the dead without permission, he was cursed. Before sunrise, he needed a blessing from a family member, or he would be trapped forever. Mama Imelda stepped forward, ready to bless him, but only under one condition: Miguel must promise never to play music again. Miguel's heart twisted. Music was part of who he was. He refused, running off into the enormous, luminous city of the dead. That's when he met Hector, a skeletal trickster, a gentle soul desperate not to be forgotten in the living world. If a person in the living world no longer remembers you, your spirit fades into nothing. Hector begged Miguel to take his photo back home so he could be remembered, and in exchange, he would help Miguel find Ernesto de la Cruz. Miguel and Hector made an unlikely but heartfelt team. They explored the dazzling land of the dead together, dodging spirit animals, befriending performers, and narrowly escaping capture. Miguel even joined a lively music contest, showing a confidence and boldness he never knew he had. Eventually, after many close calls, Miguel reached Ernesto's grand palace. Ernesto embraced him warmly, thrilled at the idea of having a living descendant. For a moment, Miguel felt like he belonged, until Hector confronted Ernesto with the truth. Years ago, Hector had traveled with Ernesto as a musician. Hector wrote songs, played guitar, and dreamed of returning to his daughter, Coco. But when Hector chose family over fame, Ernesto poisoned him and stole every song he ever wrote. Ernesto's glory was built on betrayal. Enraged that the truth could ruin his legacy, Ernesto stole Hector's photo and threw both him and Miguel into a deep pit. Down there, Miguel learned the final heartbreaking truth. Hector wasn't just a friend. He was Miguel's real great-great-grandfather. As Hector's spirit flickered with the fear of being forgotten, Miguel vowed to save him. With the help of Mama Imelda and the rest of the family, they escaped and confronted Ernesto once more. During a chaotic battle, Ernesto's lies were exposed to the entire land of the dead. His reputation crumbled. Time was running out. Imelda gave Miguel her blessing, not with conditions, but with love, and Miguel crossed back into the living world just in time. He rushed to Mama Coco, who sat quietly, memories fading like fog. Miguel gently strummed Hector's lullaby, the song he once sang to her as a child. Remember me. The melody unlocked something deep inside her. Her eyes warmed. Her voice trembled with recognition. She remembered her father. She spoke his name. She shared the missing piece of the torn photo. Hector was saved. In the months that followed, music returned to the Rivera home. Miguel's family healed, embracing the art they once feared. When Mama Coco eventually passed, she reunited with her parents in the land of the dead, finally whole again. Every Dia de Muertos, Miguel plays music not just for himself, but for every ancestor who watches lovingly from the other side. Their stories live on through him, and the Rivera family, once divided, becomes a symphony again.